Rich, Jesse Homestead. How the heck are you today? I am wanting to talk. I've made about 10 videos today. Yep. By the time I get one done, it's already outdated. Stuff has been moving that quickly. Doesn't look real good for Donald Trump. It really doesn't. But also, it's this never-ending stream of write-in ballots that, it seems to be creating a lot of the problems. The states that didn't have it fell in line with no surprises. Isn't that interesting? Just kind of followed suit for what President Trump carried last election. Bang, 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 right on through. Then we get to the states doing the mail-ins and all this kind of nonsense. And it's all over the place. All over the place. And I was kind of looking at the numbers, and in states that did not have the mail-in voting, the numbers were about the same on the Democratic side as what they were under Hillary. Interesting, huh? But with the mail-in states, just massive amounts of new votes. Massive amount. So hard to say what's going to happen here. I hate to see it, because the thought of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris being the leadership of this country, that's a little bit of a frightening proposition. It really is. Pennsylvania is one of the states in play, and boy, those people got a lot to lose, because under Obama, man, they had stopped any oil exploration on government lands, and they really cranked down on the oil industry. Coal industry, it's gone. Kiss it goodbye. It's gone. Okay. Pennsylvania is going to be one of those states that are going to get hit hard. Michigan is up there. It looks like they're going with Biden. You're going to see those car companies slithering their way back across the Pacific, because they can make more money. It's that simple. They can make more money. So, here we go. Here we go. And, but I guess in a sense, I can not worry about it too much, because, man, if the people of those states aren't worried about it, well, why should anybody else be? Sad. It's going to be sad. But, and the fact that the Hunter Biden thing disappears, the Obamagate stuff disappears, they all got away with it. So as far as I'm concerned, this government has proven that absolute corruption is okay. And they're going to get away with it, because they're going to do what they've got to do to get it done. It's sad. It really is kind of sad. Luckily, I'm an old dude. Ain't got much more time. Don't have to really worry about it much longer. And leave it for you young folks. Enjoy. You asked for it. By golly, you just now got it. I wouldn't spend a lot more on my college degree, though, because guarantee you, you're going to see jobs disappearing in this country rapidly. So sad. Thought we had a guy who could get this place turned around. Did a pretty good job the first part of his, with all they slung at him, too. He did get quite a bit done well. Bought a lot of new jobs and a lot of growth. Sit back, and at lunchtime, I kind of leaned back in the chair and thought to myself, what's this really going to mean? And it started hitting me. Instantaneously going to be tax increases. Those are coming. Period. The fact that the Republicans held on to the Senate may help slow some of it down, but it's not enough. They don't have enough control to stop it. They don't have control of the House, and they got a pretty slim margins in the Senate. They're not going to be able to do much nothing. you know, muddy up the water a little bit. That's about it. So you can pretty much figure they're going to push through their agenda at this point. By the time they're done, if they continue along the lines that Obama Biden was headed in, it's going to be, you're not going to, there's no man alive on this planet who could come in and take over the presidency and turn it around after they get 8 years doing this stuff. It'll be done. This country will be done. Okay? My biggest concern is wars. And I can almost guarantee we'll be in another one. And that is something that bothers me a lot. This country has been in wars since World War I. One right after the other, after the other, after the other. Young men dying for no good reason. No good reason at all. You know, people always sit back and go, well, you know, when they were talking about Vietnam. And those guys died for rubber. So that you could have nice Michelin tires and Goodyear tires. So that was all about rubber. We go fight wars for resources. Libya was in pretty good standings with the U.S. clean up to the point they were going to change out of using the dollar for their main currency. They were going to set up an African currency. Was one of the things that Gaddafi wanted to do. That was shortly before they went after him, hot and heavy. And Saddam Hussein was doing the same thing over there. That was that was always my best guess why we went into Iraq. Was he was getting ready to get out, try to get out from underneath the U.S. dollar. Because if the world ever turns its back on the U.S. dollar, you better have a horse in your garage. Okay? Because you're going to go from, 2020 to 1820 in about a 10-day period. Things like electric and gasoline and yada, 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 gone. Gone. Okay? So most economists say. It'll be that quick. Yeah. So I sit and look at these kind of things and it's like, first time I'd voted for Donald Trump, it was kind of a secondary vote. The fellow that I was going to vote for, the Libertarian candidate, a fellow by the name of Johnson, he didn't get on the Tennessee ballot. So I was standing there going, now what? And there was, I followed the politics, so I knew something about Trump. And I thought, okay, let's see if he'll do anything that he said he's going to do. So pulled the lever. And I was been pleasantly surprised with how he had conducted himself. He had tried to get things done. And did get a lot done. So to that credit, Now, did he get himself in trouble a lot? Yeah, he was able to pull that off too. I think he should have put the Twitter account away when he took over the office. Probably kept him out of a lot of hot water. But once I figured out what he was doing, it was like, this dude is the ultimate media troll. He'd throw stuff out there just to watch the media jump off a cliff, And he did bring a lot of attention to how corrupt the U.S. media is. And it is corrupt. More so than we possibly know. I would have to lump a lot of the stuff like Fox News and so forth back into that media group now. Because they have been really changing. Really changing. And that's not a good thing. They're not changing for the better. So, that's my 2 cents on this whole take. Little little concerned, kind of hoping that maybe he can pull this out. But virtually it's looking like the only way he's going to pull this out is if they can find fraud in what's going on and pull in some votes by correcting it. But I'd had this sick feeling whenever they first came out with this mail-in voting. It's like, wow, this could be a very bad thing because there's no security on those ballots. In Pennsylvania, they got all these rules. If the envelope's not this and right, and the other thing inside the envelope and signed and yada, 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 and verify signatures, there's a lot of safeguards they said were coming with this stuff. And then these states are now turning around going, don't even check signatures. Just run them through the machine. That makes you go, they're not concerned with the security. So, they're not a bit afraid that Donald Trump stuffed those envelopes for some reason. So, yeah, it's not pretty at all. But, lived through worse. We made it through Obama. I was really hoping to get rid of Nancy Pelosi. That woman just grates on my nerves. She honestly does, but she's still going to be there. It was like, send her back to San Francisco. Man. But no, we still get 4 more years at least of Nancy Pelosi. Woo-hoo. Lucky us, huh? Yeah. Oh well, nothing else. The entertainment value should be there. I'm just hoping, but everything I've read, everything I've seen, everything I've listened to, I don't think that's going to end the stuff in the streets. I really don't. I think you're still going to see the problems out of Black Lives Matter and Antifa. And they're going to try to push Biden even farther left than what he is now. Like, I don't know that you can do that. You don't circle back around and become an alt-right. It's pretty tough. But it is what it is. But right now, it's not looking good for Donald Trump. I really don't see, without court intervention, him pulling this off. Unless he can prove that there was some shenanigans going on and get it corrected. I think he's pretty much done. Pretty much done. Kind of sad. Pennsylvania, Michigan. Really sorry, man. Especially Michigan. They were coming out of the hole a little bit. I'll be right back in it. It's, Democrats not big on manufacturing in this country. Okay. And, yeah. Well, if nothing else, though, by golly, at the swearing in January, we won't have to worry about the C word anymore because Joe Biden's going to immediately stop this virus. And if not, we all can just give him hell about it, huh? Of course, by then they probably have the virus, the antivirus in place for it. Yeah, kind of sad. Kind of sad moment for this whole country. Unless you hate Donald Trump, then you're probably doing handsprings down the streets. Can't say the man was a great president, but he was trying to do what he said he was going to do. Can't fault him for that. As far as Biden, that's one lying SOB right there. You don't need to keep your eyeballs on him. Like I said, every time that man got up and talked, he was usually lying. Every time I'd go back and fact check him, he was lying. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Anyway, I'm going to get off here. Made that genetic enough that I should probably get this one published and get it up. Crazy. Been working on this all day. And every time I'd get one done, I had to go back and start another one because it was all outdated and didn't apply anymore. So, it's really been moving pretty quickly here. Anyway, I love you guys. Appreciate you. I'm a little disappointed, but yeah, it's U.S. politics, you know. And I'm winding down, not winding up, so I'm not too worried about it, you know. If there's no jobs out there, that's not my problem anymore, you know. Things of that nature. Just really isn't. People always need to eat, so keep yourself busy that way. Y'all have a great day. Hope you're having a good week, and we will talk to you later.